History taking interview. First, greet and identify the client. Next, explain the procedure on how she can cooperate.
Good morning, I'm JC Grace Francisca, your student nurse from Asia Pacific College. And for today, I'll be interviewing. Would that be okay with you?
Yes po.
Okay, for your verification, may I know your name and age?
Catherine Fole po, 18 years old.
Okay. So today, ma'am, I'll be interviewing you and I'll be collecting some informations from you. And I assure you na lahat po ng ating makukuhang information or magagather na information is confidential. This will take about 10 to 15 minutes. And let's start na po.
Then, perform hand hygiene
But before
and
anything
provide
else,
for
you want to go
client
to the
privacy.
restroom first?
No po.
Okay, now I'll be providing you some privacy, ma'am, and I'll be performing my hygiene. Ma'am, do you want some alcohol too? So let's start po. So your name is Catherine Folia and you're 18 years old. May I know your address po?
Villa Acres.
Date of birth?
March 1 po, 2007.
Okay, are you single? Married? Okay, single. Okay. Are you employed or unemployed?
Student.
Okay, student. So, what brings you here, ma'am?
Headache po.
Headache. So, kailan pa po ito nag-start?
Mga 2 to 3 days na po.
Okay, 2 to 3 days. Matagal na rin po. So, saan po nakalocate yung pain nito, ma'am?
Sa ganun.
Okay, so okay. At a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the worst and 0 being the sakto lang po, how would you rate it?
7 po.
Okay, 7. What kind of pain po ba to? Is it throbbing or sharp, dull?
Throbbing.
Okay, throbbing. Meron po ba naka-trigger nito or like something lack of sleep or stress?
Lack of sleep po.
Lack of sleep. Did you take anything or medication para po mawala yung headache?
Yes po.
Like what po?
Biogesic.
Biogesic. Nakatulong naman po siya.
Yes.
Okay. So, first time niyo lang po ba nang maranasan yung ganyan pong sakit ng ulo?
Po. Pagka wala po ko.
Okay, wala po. Okay, ma'am, let's move on to our personal health history. So, I'll be asking po sa about sa history niyo po, no? So, sa childhood illness niyo po, na meron po ba kayong, or may na-experience po ba kayong mumps, rubella, chickenpox?
Wala.
Okay, wala naman po. So, ma'am, I'll be asking you some of your immunizations and the date. Do you remember po kung ano po yung na-take niyo na?
Hindi po, pero po alam ko po meron.
Okay. May nare-recall po ba kayong any specific na vaccines like COVID vaccine, tetanus, mumps?
COVID vaccine.
Okay, COVID vaccine. Naalala niyo po ba yung date nito? Next po. Sa allergies niyo po, meron po ba kayong allergies sa drugs or food?
Wala naman.
Okay, wala naman po. How about surgeries po? Meron po ba kayong injuries before na go through po with surgeries?
Wala naman.
Wala naman po. How about na-confine na po ba kayo before?
Hindi pa po.
Okay po. Medications, biogesic na po. Meron po ba kayong sa medical history po natin, meron po ba kayong heart disease or diabetes or cancer? Wala naman po. Sa family history niyo naman po, meron po ba hypertension, diabetes, or heart disease?
Hypertension.
Okay, hypertension. Sa father niyo po, meron po ba silang significant health problems?
Wala naman.
Wala naman po. Ilang taon na po si father?
60 po.
Okay, si mother po,
56.
meron po ba significant health problems si mother? So, sa family health history niyo po may hypertension at diabetes. Okay. Sa siblings niyo naman, may siblings po ba kayo?
Meron po.
Ilan po yung siblings sila and ano pong pangalan?
Kami po, isa lang.
Okay, Camille. So, is female naman ate. Okay. How about sa ano niyo po? Grandmother or grandfather?
Sa grandfather po, hypertension.
Okay, hypertension. Ilang taon na po si grandfather?
86.
86. Okay po. So, doon naman po tayo sa health habit and safety naman po natin. Sa exercise po, nag-exercise po ba kayo or hindi po?
Nag-exercise.
Okay, is it mild, like occasionally po, or mild exercise?
Occasionally po.
Okay. Nagda-diet po ba kayo?
Hindi po.
Okay. So, ang mga susunod po nating mga katanungan ay medyo sensitibo. It's for you kung magiging honest po kayo. So, let's move on na po, no? So, sa alcohol po, nagiinom po ba kayo ng alcohol as alcohol? Okay. Ano po kind?
Soju na.
Okay, soju. Ilang beses po kayo uminom ng soju per week?
Once a month.
Once a month. Is it occasionally lang po?
Yes.
Okay, occasionally. Concerned po ba kayo sa amount ng drink na iniinom nyo?
Hindi na po.
Okay, limited. Have you considered stopping?
Yes.
Okay. Do you use tobacco, like cigarettes, chew, or pipe? Okay. Sa drugs po, do you currently use drugs or street drugs? Okay. Sa personal safety, do you live alone po?
With my family.
Okay, with me. Do you have frequently falls or nahihimatay po ba kayo sa tuwi?
Hindi na.
Meron po ba kayo na-experience ng loss of vision or hearing?
Hindi na. Wala na.
Do you have an advance directive or leading will? So, kapag po stress kayo, ano po yung ginagawa nyo para malasin tong stress na to?
Nagbabasa po.
Okay, nagbabasa. Sino po kalimang support system nyo?
Family.
After greeting the patient and establishing rapport, I proceed with the assessment of appearance and mental status. First is to observe the signs of distress in posture or facial expression. Normal findings, no distress noted. Deviations from normal, bending over because of abdominal pain, wincing, frowning, or labored breathing. Observe general body build, height, and weight.
Okay po, ma'am. Ayun na lang po kayo dito. Okay po. So, ma'am, can you remove your ID lace or any accessories po na meron kayo and also your shoes po? Okay po, mag-step na lang po kayo sa weighing scale. Okay. Okay po.
Normal findings proportionate, varies with lifestyle, deviations from normal, excessively thin or obese. Observe the client's posture and gait, standing, sitting, and walking.
So, ma'am, can you please stand up? And can you walk 3 steps forward and 3 steps backward? Okay, sit na po kayo.
While assessing, note body and breath odor, note obvious signs of health or illness, assess the client's attitude, note the client's affect and mood, assess the appropriateness of the client's response, listen for quantity of speech, the amount and pace, quality, the loudness, clarity, or inflection, and lastly, listen for relevance and organization of thoughts. Next is to measure all the vital signs.
Sige po ma'am, so I'm going to disinfect po muna yung gagamitin ng thermometer po. So okay lang po ba ma'am, napapasok na lang po siya sa ganito ninyo? And I'm going to get also your oxygen saturation. And outside. Blood pressure naman po. So, okay na po ba magpataas na? Salamat po ma'am. So, based po sa nakuha po natin na inyong vital signs po ma'am, so lahat naman po siya normal. So, your body temperature po ma'am is 36.5. Then your pulse rate naman po is 70. Then yung oxygen saturation niyo naman po is normal po siya. And it's 98 also. Then your BP po is 110/80. So thank you po ma'am for your participation po sa ating paggawa po ng vital signs po ninyo.
Next is assessing the skin, hair, and nails.
Good afternoon po, ma'am. I am your nursing student for today. My name is Avery Flores, and today I'm going to assess your skin, hair, and nails. So the first
Is inspecting the skin color and its uniformity.
we're going to inspect for your skin color and the uniformity of your skin.
Deviations from normal is it has pallor, cyanosis, jaundice. Is assessing for edema.
Also for
Normal findings is no edema. Deviations from normal is 1 to 4th grade edema. Is observing and palpating for the skin moisture and also temperature. Noting skin turgor.
the next step naman po is we're going to assess your hair. So, ma'am, pwede ko po bang hawakan yung hair po? Pwede po kayo mag-face. And here we're going to inspect the evidence of growth over the scalp, the thickness, the thinness of the hair, also the texture and the oiliness. And we must also note for any signs of infestations. Also, we're going to check for the amount of body hair. Next naman po is we're going to assess your nails. And here we're going to inspect for the shape to determine the curvature and the angle of the nails. And also the nail color and also the texture. And also we're going to check the tissue around the nails. Next is we're going to perform the Blanch test to test the capillary refill. So ma'am, tapos na po yung mga assessment. And sa skin naman po, wala naman po ako nakita any abnormalities. Yung color nyo is normal naman po. And also the skin texture is okay naman din po. And yung moisture is, it's not dry or super moisturized naman po. And then sa hair naman po is okay naman po yung evenness ng growth, pati po yung thickness or thinness, and also the texture. And then sa nails nyo naman po, okay lang din po yung shape, and then yung texture, and also the color. So may any questions po ba kayo? Okay, thank you po for your time.
Next is assessing the skull and face.
Inspect the skull for size, shape, and symmetry.
At the same time, yung shape po ng face po ninyo and yung symmetry po niya. Thank you po, ma'am. So next part,
Inspect the facial features. Example, symmetry of structures and of the distribution of hair.
okay po yung pagkakadistribute niya or not. So okay po naman po right po yung face ninyo. Thank you po, ma'am.
Inspect the eyes for edema or hollowness.
For edema or hollowness naman po. So as I inspect naman po, ma'am, normal naman po siya or wala naman po kayong edema. So next po, I'm going to
Note symmetry of facial movements. Ask the client to elevate the eyebrows, frown, or lower the eyebrows. Close the eyes tightly, puff the cheeks, and smile, and show the teeth.
prone po siya. Then, paki-lower na po. Then, next po, can you close your eyes tightly po? Thank you po, ma'am. Then, next po, can you puff your cheeks po? Thank you po, ma'am. Then, next po, can you smile po without teeth? Then, with teeth naman po. Ayan. Thank you po, ma'am. So, based po sa ating mga ginawa po, so, you have a rounded face naman po, which is the normal. Then, for features naman po, facial features po nito is symmetric naman po siya or nasa normal din naman po siya. Then, since nasabi ko din po kanina na no edema naman po, since di naman po siya nakikita dito sa inyo. So, and at the same time, your facial movements naman po, ma'am, is nagagawa niyo naman po kung ano po yung mga pinapagawa ko po sa inyo. So, yun lang naman po yung assessment po natin for facial, skull and face.
Next is assessing the eye structures and visual acuity.
Hello po, ma'am. I'm Fermin Reyes from AMCAS. I'm student nurse po. And then today po is gagawa po tayo ng eye assessment para po malaman kung may problema po kayo sa paningin. And before we start po is kailangan po muna natin mag-alcohol. Next naman po is client privacy. Then next is family history po. Meron po ba sa pamilya niyo may diabetes?
Wala naman.
May problema po sa paningin?
Wala.
Inspect the eyebrows for hair distribution and alignment.
The eyebrows? Ma'am, okay na po ba? Pataas and baba po na ako ng kilay?
Inspect the eyelashes for evenness of distribution and direction of curl. Inspect the eyelids for surface characteristics. Inspect the bulbar conjunctiva for color, texture, and the presence of lesions.
Okay na po, ma'am.
Inspect the cornea for clarity and texture. Inspect the pupils for color, shape, and symmetry of size.
Bali, normal lang po yun yung pupil. Nasa size 4 po yan. Hindi po nagkakamala.
Assess each pupil's direct and consensual reaction to light to determine the function of the third or ocular motor and fourth trochlear cranial nerves.
Concept naman po pag pinapata ng ilaw. Next naman po is
Assess each pupil's reaction to accommodation.
okay lang po ba po? Makitingin po kayo dito. Then tumingin po kayo sa base mo. Then tumingin po ulit. Then tingnan nyo lang po ito. Bali next step po is
Assess peripheral visual fields to determine function of the retina and neuronal visual pathways to the brain and second optic cranial nerve.
ma'am, okay na po ba patakpan po ng inyong right eye? Then pag nakita nyo lang po itong object na ito, sabihin lang po ito. Nakita nyo po ba? Yung kabila no? Nakita nyo po ba?
Stop.
Assess 6 ocular movements to determine eye alignment and coordination.
Sundan nyo lang po ito gamit po ang mata nyo. Huwag pong gagalaw ulit nyo. Kaya.
Assess for location of light reflex by shining pen light on the corneal surface. This is also called Hirschberg test.
Bali next naman po is
Have client fixate on a near or far object, cover one eye, and observe for movement in the uncovered eye.
then hindi nyo lang po ito.
If the client can read, assess near vision by providing adequate lighting and asking the client to read from a magazine or newspaper.
Health history form. Patient name, address, name.
Okay na po. Thank you po.
Assess distance vision by asking the client to wear corrective lenses unless they are used for reading only. Ask the client to stand or sit 6 meters or 20 feet from an eye chart. Cover the eye not being tested and identify the letters or characters on the chart.
E, F, P, D, O, J, L, E, E, D, B, E, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, B, F, E, L, O, F, Z, D, D, E, F, P, O, D, E, C.
Kabilang eye naman po. Ready na po. Lead.
E, F, E, D, O, Z, L, B, E, D, D, E, C, F, D.
Okay lang po, hindi nyo mabasa.
E, F, C, Z, B,
okay lang po, baptize naman po.
E, F, E, D, O, Z, L, P, E, D, P, E, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, P, F, E, L, O, P, Z, D, D.
If the client is unable to see even the top line, 20/200 of the shard, perform selected vision test.
Bali, okay po ma'am. Normal naman po lahat ng findings. Sa Snellen chart lang po nagkaano dahil may mga ilang letters po kayong mali po yung pag-aabang. Pero overall naman po is normal naman po yung eye assessment. Thank you po ma'am.
Next is assessing the ears and hearing.
Today, ma'am, I'm Rose Adsok. So today, I will be assessing your ears and hearing. So first is performance hygiene. First is inspect the auricles for color, symmetry of size, and position. So, normal naman po siya. Naka-align naman po siya sa canvas of eye. Next is palpate the auricles for texture, elasticity, and areas of tenderness. Normal naman po siya, and naka-fold naman po yung pila na pag tinutupi siya. Next is inspect the external ear canal for cerumen, skin lesions, pus, and blood. Cerumen. Normal naman po siya, pero cerumen naman po in grade 10. Next is assess client's response to normal voice tones. So, ma'am, narinig mo ba?
Yes.
Next is perform the whisper test to assess high-frequency hearing. Pwede mo po ba ulitin kung narinig ito? Parang pagka. Last is tuning fork test. Last way. Going to put a little bit pressure in the back of your ear. Normal naman po lahat ng results. Thank you po.
Next is assessing the nose and sinuses.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Catherine Fulipo, student nurse from Asia Pacific College of Advanced Studies. So today po, I will be the one who's going to inspect your nose. Is that okay po? Yes. So hand hygiene ako. So first po is I'm going to inspect your nose. Okay po, ma'am. So okay naman po. Then next po is I'm going to palpate it. Okay lang po ba na hawak? Sure. So, okay naman po. Wala naman pong tenderness. Next po is, I'm going to observe for the patency of the nasal cavities. Pwede po bang paki-add po na pressure sa isang nose, then tingnan po tayo sa kabila. Then sa kabila naman po. Okay po. So, next po is observe ko po yung nose niyo for swelling, redness. So, pwede po bang tinaman naman po? Po. Then, next po is inspect ko po yung nasal septum niyo po. So, okay naman po. Then, lastly po is I'm going to palpate your maxillary and frontal texts. Okay na po? So, wala naman pong tenderness. So, normal naman po lahat.
So, good afternoon, ma'am. I am student nurse Fiona, and today I will be assessing your mouth and oropharynx.
So first, I will be performing hand hygiene to prevent other infection prevention procedures. First is, I'll be inspecting your outer lips. Ma'am, can you purse your lips as if you are whistling po? Yeah, first. So, okay, normal naman po siya. And then next is, I'll be inspecting and palpating your inner lips and buccal mucosa. So, okay, ma'am, relax your mouth lang po. Relax your mouth lang po. So, okay. Normal din naman po siya. Then, next is, I'll be inspecting the teeth and gums. Open your mouth po, ma'am. So, okay. I observe po na normal din naman po siya. Then, next is, I'll be inspecting the dentures. Ma'am, may dentures po ba kayo or postizo po? So, okay. Next is, I'll be inspecting the surface of the tongue. Ma'am, pakilagay po yung inyong tongue sa roof po ng mouth. So, okay. Then, bukan niyo po yung bibig niyo po, ma'am. Say ako, ma'am. Okay po. I observe naman po na lahat po ng findings ko sa inyo ay normal naman po. And thank you for participating po sa ating pong assessment.
Next is assessing the neck. First, inspect the neck for abnormal swellings or masses. Next is observe the head movement of the patient.
So, pwede po ba pakitaas po yung ulo? Pakibaba naman po. Side po. Sa kabila naman po. Okay.
Next, assess the muscle strength.
Pwede po ba kayong side po? Kasunod na lang po ba? Next po.
Next, palpate the entire neck for enlarged lymph nodes.
Pwede po ba kayong hawakan kung okay lang naman po sa inyo?
Palpate the trachea for lateral deviation and inspect the thyroid gland.
So, ma'am, okay naman po and equal naman din po yung muscles ninyo and kapag po pinapagalaw po yung head ninyo is ano naman po siya is smooth tapos po kapag pinapagalaw naman din po ng left and right is equal naman din po and kapag pinapalpate naman din po is not po flippable po. Tapos po yung trachea nyo po is nasa midline naman din po siya and kapag lumulunok naman po kayo hindi po kayo nahihirapan. Thank you po.
Next, assessing the thorax and lungs.
Good afternoon, sir. Is okay with you na alis po natin yung damit nyo para po sa gagawing assessment? Okay, sir. First, I'll be inspecting the shape and symmetry of your thorax po. Okay, next, sir. I'll be inspect po the alignment po ng spinal nyo. Pwede po pa kayo tumayo. Tapos, okay po.
Next is palpate the posterior thorax. Palpate the posterior thorax for thoracic expansion. Next, palpate the thorax for fremitus.
And next po, percuss po yung thorax ninyo. Okay, sir. Next po, auscultate naman po yung thorax ninyo using a stethoscope po.
Next is inspect the coastal area. Next is palpate the anterior thorax. This is palpate the anterior thorax for respiratory expansion. Sino po kayo marami? Next is palpate for tactile primitus. Next is percuss the anterior thorax. Next is auscultate the trachea. Sino po marami? Next is auscultate the anterior thorax. Normal naman po lahat ng results na ginawa natin. So, yun lang po. Thank you po.
Good morning po. I'm Yuna Pauline De La Rosa po, student nurse from UPCAS. So, today po, we'll be assessing your abdomen. Its purpose po is para malaman po natin kung may abnormalities po sa tiyan nyo. So, nakasara naman po yung pinto for privacy. Then, mag-spray po ng alcohol to avoid cross-contamination po. So, before we proceed po, can you tell me kung may history po ba kayo ng ulcer, gallbladder, surgery, or jaundice po?
Wala po.
Okay. So, next po is i-check ko lang po yung skin ng abdomen nyo. So, pataas po ng abdomen. Okay. As I've observed po, yung skin nyo naman po is smooth. And meron yung color niya po is there's no presence of lesions po. Yung color niya din po is katulad din po ng color na sa buong katawan niya. Then po is titignan ko po yung shape at symmetry po ng abdomen. Paano po hanggang sa dito. So, as I've observed po, it is flat, slightly rounded po, and symmetrical naman po siya. So, it is within normal, normal findings po. Next po is, observe ko lang po yung movement po habang humihinga. So, inhale, exhale. Pataas po ng damit, then inhale, exhale po. Inhale, exhale. So, okay po, as I've observed po, umaangat naman po yung abdomen nyo pagka nag-inhale, and bababa din po pagka nag-exhale. So, normal pa rin naman po. Next po is, observe ko po yung vascular pattern ng abdomen nyo. So, patingin na. Okay, I observe po na there's no visible vascular pattern naman po sa abdomen nyo. Next naman po is makikinig lang po ako sa bowel sound po using my stethoscope po. Next phase, gagamitin ko po naman yung bell para sa pakakinig ng bowels mo. So, as I've observed po, yung bowel sounds nyo po is present po, usually every 5 to 30 seconds. Next po is ipapurpose ko po yung 4 na quadrants po sa abdomen nyo. So, aside percuss your abdomen po, karaniwan po, stimpanin po siya dahil sa gas, may dullness po sa liver area, pero normal pa rin naman po siya. Next po is magpapalpate po ako lightly, sabihin niyo po kung may masakit. May masakit po ba? Wala. So, it is soft and not tender naman po yung abdomen niyo. Lastly, is i-check ko lang po dito sa may baba ng abdomen kung may possible urinary retention po. So, sa may puson po, ipapalpate ko po siya. So, as I palpate po, your abdomen is soft po at hindi naman po siya bloated. So, pwede naman po. So, lastly po, I'll document the findings into the client's record. Rest assured po that this will remain confidential between you and I and to the other healthcare providers that I'll be referring you to. Thank you po.